When did you start actually doing podcasts? Was it like the stuff with Compa? Was that the first shit?
Oh, yes, that was a nightmare. Nah. Yeah, it was with him. That was my actual like collab with somebody, like a co-host.
So he just reached out to you and said, hey, I'm looking for a co-host?
So the way I ran into him was Fools Gone Wild.
Right.
Was, you know, their Compa Raidher and them talk there because they were on live together, and he's like, I'm looking for a torta. So I guess he was like, well, Lynnwood, you know, she's out there, she's popping, she's the torta. Because obviously they're going to look for somebody that's popping, you know? Get that torta. So he's like, come down to my restaurant. You ain't down. He came on my live. I put him on my screen. You ain't down. I was like, I'm down for I'll roll up. What's your address? I went over there, met him, kicked it with him. And the podcast didn't start till like probably later on. And he told me about it, and I said, I'm down with it. And that's how we started doing podcasts. And it was good in the beginning because we were actually interviewing people.
And that is one thing. You can interview people. As soon as you have to really talk to each other, that's like a different level of stress.
It can be, but I'm very open, but it's like you sit here and you're fucking calling me, oh, you fucking fat bitch, and or like trying to like humiliate me and use me just to bring your fucking numbers up so people collab. I'm not a fucking clown. Right. I can troll with you. I can fuck around with you if we're both playing. But for me to sit here and disrespect you, I take it like to a whole different level. Like, nah, for now you're using me as your fucking clown, and that's what the fuck I'm not. Because
I saw the argument that you guys had that you filmed in American Cholo's studio. And yeah, like how long had you been doing podcasts before that took place? That episode?
I think we only had like 6 episodes with him, you know?
But where did that come from? Because yeah, and this is something that we had given him a hard time about too, is that it's like, oh, okay, you've been sober for like a couple weeks or whatever, and now you're kind of talking about other people who do drugs and get fucked up as if you're so above them, where it felt like that was kind of what he was doing with you. And then you're like, bro, like you're inviting me on benders.
All the time.
So what are you fucking trying to act all high and mighty about?
Well, Trip out. This is why we stopped doing podcasts, okay? Okay. This is where you come in. Oh. We were doing podcasts. Everything was good. He's always like, hey, I'm trying to grow with you. We can go far. And I said, I'm down with whatever you're down with. You're the one with all of this. What is this called? Like the whole
recording equipment,
the whole recording setup. Yeah. I'm down. We're going to come up. I'm going to bring you along with me. I'm going to go to Adams. And I said, cool, dog, go. I'm not a fucking hater, you know, do your thing. But he completely dropped me. Was I butthurt? No, I just said, fuck it.
He dropped you to just start going on No Jumper.
Because I guess he tried to be part of your team. Yeah. And I get it. Everybody's trying to level up. And he stopped. It didn't work out with you. So here he goes. Hey, Lynnwood, you want to start a podcast, I guess? And I said, fuck it, let's do it. Excuse me, but I noticed that this podcast was a little bit different. I felt like he brought this other guy that's his little fucking, I don't know.
Oh, I seen you violating that fool.
Like, he got me fucked up. Like, I don't know if he's sucking his little pee-pee, that's his girlfriend or what, but we're not going to tag team, dog, because I got a mouse too. Well, you want to talk, let's talk. Right. You know, but yeah, going back to that day, I felt like it was very disrespectful. He called me a fucking drunk. He went to my house. We did a skit before the podcast. And I did a skit with Tony Directs. I'm working with this other guy. And he calls me because I'm on live. And he calls me. He's like, oh, but if it was me, you just leave me there like I ain't shit, huh? But you want to walk homeboy downstairs, all the way downstairs. What? Fool, how old are we, dog? This motherfucker has equipment in his hand, bags. I'm going to help him out downstairs. So he was already bitching about, oh, you're drinking because he's sobering up. He's sobering up, you know? Right. And when I got to the podcast, I only took 1 beer, and he counted my beers. You already had 3 beers. Damn, fool, you act like you bought the motherfuckers. Right. So I just felt the disrespect, and I already had told him. I kept my composure. You seen. Yeah. I could be professional.
You were trying to hold it together, for sure, yeah.
I was like, because I'm trying to change certain ways about me, you know? And he kept on going. I forgot what exactly he said. I said, you know what? I'm gone, dog. Yeah. Oh, she'll come back. Nah, dog. Like, I could come back. I came back once. But not no more. I'm done with him. Really? He's disrespectful. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Calling me. And now he's going on other podcasts. Oh, Lynnwood. Why still bring me up? What the fuck is your whole point, dog? I'm not going back to collab with you. Right. You talk about me and then you be like, oh, I love you, Lynnwood. Like, you're a fucking weenie, dog. You sound like a bitch. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, he has. We did like a news episode recently and stuff, and it's like, you know, I still have love for the dude, but yeah, I mean, he's very all over the place, and he's definitely one of the most like vagabond ass podcast hosts that I've seen. Oh, Raidher, yeah. But I mean, like he was trying to like do his own podcast with Swifty, then he tries to do it with you, then he's on No Jumper, he gets kicked off No Jumper, now he's doing the food community thing. I mean, it is kind of
and then you find out why really Swifty didn't like me, and I was like, fool, I had to ask him like, well, what was the problem? Because I've never had an issue with
Swifty didn't like you.
Yeah.
But was Compa saying shit about you to him? Or
not really, but he's like, I was really mad because Compa dropped me for you. But, you know, that's not my problem. That's Compa, you know, and I'm going to take anything that's going to feed my kids. Like, well, not anything, but, you know, something that's cool that I could be on a platform and talk.
Right.
But I ended up walking away, and I left it like that, and he tried to apologize over and over. Lynnwood, let's do it. He had people call me. He had his homeboy call me. No. Right in front of like this big platform. No, Compa, we're not working again. No, it's not going to happen.
I mean, I feel like if you're going to do a podcast with somebody, yes, you can take issue with them. Yes, you're going to have to as time goes on.
Of course.
You're going to have to argue. You're going to have to get into your issues with each other, why this person is making you happy or sad, etc. But there just needs to be like a foundation of respect, I think. And that's my main thing is like, if he has an issue with you, if he thinks that you're overweight, or he thinks that you're drinking too much, or that you get fucked up or whatever, it's like, I mean, I feel like, you know, I do podcasts all the time with dudes who have drug problems and who are overweight and shit. Like, what the fuck is that my business? Like,
I was working with him when he was all coked out, and I never fucking said shit.
Yeah, right. And it's like, okay, congratulations, Compa. You are in pretty good shape. Like, you probably work out, or you have decent genetics or whatever. But like, who the fuck cares? Like, how is it any of my business if I sit there and talk to you on camera? How is it my business what physical shape you're in?
Yeah.
What does that have anything to do with anything?
Like, tell me that shit on the side. Hey, fool, let's go to the gym. Fool.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, if you're really concerned about them and you think they're going to fucking drop dead, then yeah, let's have that conversation off camera. It's like the number one conversation I can imagine you should probably have off camera.
You know what I mean? And I don't mind if he said it on camera. Hey, you know what? Let's do content. He said it so many times, but never did shit about it. Hey, we're going to do content. Okay, let's do it. Let's do the gym. A fat bitch, fool. I haven't been in the gym in a long time. Me going up the stairs, I'm already like, so it would have been funny content like, look at Lynnwood, she could barely hang on the treadmill. It would have been good content, but when you sit there and you lie about me that I didn't want to go to the gym and this and that I don't want to stop drinking, that now you're lying, dog.
Right.
Now you're bullshitting just for the camera to get numbers and clout.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's what happened with him.
It's crazy that he's probably gonna like do a whole thing responding to this too. That we're just like laying up the content for him by discussing his bad behavior.
And he's been on other platforms talking about me, and I kept quiet, and I'm like, I know Adam's gonna bring it up. Okay, we'll talk about
I wish I was still in Compa hate mode, because then this will probably be more. I'm like, you know, even like when we sat down on the news, like I kind of couldn't even remember why I was mad at him in the first place. And we had way bigger shit to discuss, because I think that this was when Suspects got into his situation or whatever. But like when I'm sitting down with Compa, I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even remember. And then they reminded me of like, oh, like he kind of said F you at some point after we kind of stopped having him on the podcast. I'm like, okay, yeah, right. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I don't live hate with my heart. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. I just don't want to work with him. You know, I don't live with hate in my heart.
Right.
So I'm cool.
He would invite you on benders, and I
would go with him. Let's go drink. Hell yeah, I like to drink.
But you would just drink. You guys never did like hard drugs together?
No, we would drink together.
Okay.
You know, and we would get fucked up. The last time we got fucked up till like 6 a.m. You know, drinking. Nah, don't leave. Let's kick it. Okay, fuck it, let's kick it. I don't really go out, and when I do, I go have fun. You know, but for him to like make it seem like I'm this drunk and this bad person, like, fool, we both used to get drunk, and your homeboy,
right,
and at your place,
you
know, but it's not a bad thing when he's promoting the motherfucking alcohol for his business, because when you really against liquor, you go against it all the way.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month, and there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.